Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. It's Benji, your Pinoy in Singapore. And for today's vlog guys, sobrang interesting tong vlog na to kasi it's very random all of a sudden na na-meet ko si Ate Dire who happens to be a Pinoy architect here in Singapore. And of course, I'm so honored kasi makikilala natin ang ating guest for today. Guest, dapat ako yung guest kasi ako yung nasa bahay nila. Our Pinoy architect.
Tere, I'm Tere, Pinoy architect in Singapore.
Yay! And by the way, diba, last week nagkaroon tayo ng guest na Filipino IT. Ngayon naman, we have Filipino architect in Singapore. And by the way, ate, before we start, I am so honored kasi sobrang cool mo. Diba? Sobrang cool. Alam mo yun, go, let's do a vlog right now, diba? So, yung pag-yes pa lang niya, parang ma-feature ko siya dito sa aking channel, eh sobrang grateful na ako. Kasi nga parang, it's always nice to share your experience with other people, diba?
Yeah, it's my honor also.
So, yes, diba? Bigati na tayo ngayon. Pa-level up na yung ano natin, na-feature natin.
Ano ba?
Okay, pero syempre ate, before anything else, where are you from in the Philippines?
I'm from Pasig City, Batang Pasig.
Yay, Batang Pasig, malapit na sa Ortigas.
Kami Ortigas Avenue.
Alright, that's cool. And by the way, sobrang simple lang naman tong tanong na to, na laging gustong malaman ng ibang tao. Paano nga ba nagsisimula ang isang architect, Filipino architect dito sa Singapore? So how did you start?
Ayun, since my friend suggested to if I wanted to try here in Singapore, so I thought why not try it? And there's nothing to lose.
Correct.
It's also another experience. So for the moment, I want to go in other places to pursue my career.
Correct. Kasi number one talaga, word for this one is take risk.
Take the risk, yeah.
Yes. Alright. If I may ask ate, how many years you've been living in Singapore? 2007, right?
2007, ano na, almost 13 years, almost
14
14 years.
years. Yeah, it's 14 years. In your position when you were starting in Singapore, what are the qualifications or requirement why you landed on that position?
They are looking for an architect that knows how to coordinate, actually architecturally coordinate the project. So, kaya, since na architect nga ako, and then, advantage na if you are a licensed, so that makes them decide that I'm qualified on the job. So, even though hindi pa ako experienced dito, one advantage din na professional ka, may license ka, and you already had an experience back in Philippines.
So, what do you think are the requirements? For example, kung mag-apply ka dito, ano yung mga hinanap nilang mga requirements or qualifications?
Eh, syempre, dapat yung original certificates mo, transcript of records, training, professional certificate.
Someone asked me, someone shared to me na kapag engineer ka dito sa Singapore in relation to engineering field, na kapag engineer ka, it's good that you have an experience, pero okay lang din daw na hindi ka licensed. Is it also applies sa architect?
Hindi. Depende sa
company
at sa position na tatrabaho mo. More on experience ka, they will hire you more on experience. So, if you're an architect background or any kind of engineering background, but you have the specific experience based on doon eksakto sa position mo, they will consider it. Doesn't matter if you're licensed or you are well-known architect, but if it's not related on that and you don't have experience, hindi rin
nagwi-weigh masyado.
Nagwi-weigh yung certificates.
Okay. Ayun nga, parang either you have the license or not, but if you're qualified for the position with experience. So, how many years ka nang nag-work sa Philippines before you fly here?
I've been doing design and build in Philippines for about 7 years. Then after that, I started doing architectural coordinator here. And after that, since yung project ko is more on civil engineering work, I transferred to a civil engineering positions.
Sa bagay, yung engineering tsaka architect, lagi namang magkadikit yan.
Lagi naman silang but more on, hindi na ako yung design. Ako yung based on structural.
And my question is, what is the difference being an architect from Philippines and Singapore? Is there any big difference?
Yes, of course, it's a big difference. In Philippines, you have a fulfillment based on, likewise, on your professional. You can practice it well in Philippines, and you can do everything as your profession. It doesn't matter if you license, but at the same time, much better if you license here. And at the same time, your experience is aligned on that profession. Much better.
Of course, speaking of being an architect, for sure magaling silang mga mag-design, gumawa ng interior. Yun yung nasa mindset ko yung mga notion ko. So, I'm so excited to know more about you, ate. But before that, in your job now, my question is, are you well compensated also?
I can say I will not be staying here for how many years if I do not. Also, there's another opposite on that. This is not my own country. Ako dito talaga pinanganak, and I will not be staying here for long. Ang doon risk is, if you go back to Philippines, you have to start all over again.
Because you're used to it here in Singapore.
Yeah, and all of my previous friends and clients, I'm not sure if they still acknowledge me if I go back in Philippines. That's what at the back of my mind, I have to start all over again. If you want to go back in Philippines and start, you have to be courageous.
For me, I always believe that in whatever decisions that we make or we do in the future, it's always how we make it or break it. Yeah. I mean, sa akin yun yung mindset ko na parang in every decision that you make, it's how you make it good or bad. Ayun yan. I think that's the right term.
And if you don't risk, how will you know kung it will work out? So everything is trial and error.
Life is a cycle of trial and error. If you're, I love this quote from, I forgot who's the author. Parang, we might take the wrong train, but God will always put us on the right station. Anyway guys, nothing is easy. You know, lahat naman mahirap, walang madali. What are the tips for other people to pursue their career as an architect?
First of all, you have to be really interested of what you're gonna take. Importante yun.
Importante talaga yun.
Na masaya ka sa ginagawa mo. Kung hindi, it will not fulfill you also, even if you finish it. And kahit anong strive mo, hindi mo ma-reach yung goal na gusto mo. Kasi hindi naman yun talaga yung talagang So, you choose the one that you really love to do. Even if other people have negative thoughts about it. Just pursue what you want in life.
You know what, ate, I will share it to you. Being an hotelier, working during peak season, Christmas, New Year, those important dates, minsan parang sinasabi nakakapagod. Nakakapagod maging OFW, but my mindset is, I try not to put those nakakapagod onto my mouth. Ayokong i-utter siya parang kapag sinasabi nakakapagod, so I'll become more lazy. So what I did, napapagod, sinasabi ng utak ko, but I try not to say it loud or sasabihin verbally kasi parang it attracts yung negative na vibes. So the more, yun nga, kailangan natin maging positive talaga.
You always have to kasi life is hard and you have to kontra with the good vibes that you want to do in life.
Correct.
Positive lang. Kasi negative naman.
Laban lang.
Wala nang madali sa buhay.
My question is, of course, being an architect, lalo na, dito sa room mo pala, ang dami kong nakikita mga paintings. What you are passionate about?
Siguro mga 6 years old, 7 years old, drawings, and mostly artworks, painting, drawing. So, eto nga, pandemic. This is my chance na to really do what I love to do during my free time.
Alright. Just like the ITs, engineers, some of them are like, I don't know, working at home. Do you also do that? As an architect, do you also do working at home?
Ay, oo. Right now, dito sa Singapore, the construction sector is very affected by COVID. Most workers are affected. Site workers affected by the COVID. We're working at home since the COVID started until now.
Oh, okay. So for sure you have a mini office, correct?
Yeah.
Ayun, so okay lang ba na...
I started to do that,
Okay lang ba na-discover na explore natin yung mini office mo?
Sure, why not? I'm very... it's my pleasure to show you my...
Yeah! Di ba? Guess ako, pero...
My mini
guess ako sa bahay niya, pero siya yung guess ko sa vlog ko. Alright, so we'll check on that Ate Derek.
So Benji, this is my office.
Yay! Wow, may pailaw na. Alright, so
ito, this is my laptop where I used to work and do my design thing.
And online meeting also, ate?
Online meeting and talk to my colleagues.
Wow, that's nice.
While working at home.
And oh, I can see some paintings. And that's okay.
This is my current this is my hobby na.
Wow.
Painting. This is my current painting. I'm doing my coral reef something.
Wow, pang architect talaga. Wow, nagbo-vlog ka ate, no? Nagbo-vlog ka, no? Meron kang ring light.
To light up my
Wow, amazing masterpiece.
And this is my own self-portrait.
Oh my God, talaga makikita mo talaga yung pagiging passionate. So talagang nakikita kong architect ka na talaga ate. Kasi nga, architect, artist, sige, tingnan mo, painter pa si ate. And how about this one ate? Anong painting yan?
This one, ito landscape painting.
So you did that? Wow.
For on and off kasi minsan busy.
Pero ate, ang ganda.
Ang laki kasi niya kaya medyo matagal gawin.
Okay. And can I see some of your paintings here? May I see?
Here, meron ako mga ibang mga sketch painting. Ito yung mga una-una ko pang ginagawa.
Wow.
Practice lang.
Wow, amazing canvas. Tignan nyo guys. Tinatasan ako ng balihibo.
Painting yan, hindi yan
Oh,
paper.
Ate, it's so impressive.
Yung mga,
Next project.
Next project.
Oh. Ang ganda nito. Sino to? Oh, ikaw ba yan? Parang ikaw ata yan.
Ito edit yung sarili ko.
So, these are the things that made you busy.
Yan. Ayan.
Wow, ang galing naman.
Lately, ayan. Siyempre, after work yan. Not really, kasi I'm just stay here at home.
Work at home?
And parang nakakabaliw kapag wala akong ibang gagawin. So, ayan, it helps me to relax. Make me, ano ba to, yung isip ko maging
mas calm. That's nice. Wow. Ate, okay lang maturan mo ako mag-paint?
Oh, yun nga.
Nagpaturo. Hindi, I don't have a talent in painting. Wow, ang ganda te. Grabe.
Koi fish.
Wow, ang ganda te. You're
I'm
such a talented person.
trying to,
Pero at least ate, you're still, I mean, you just mentioned earlier na...
may pagka-RT. I plan to do some painting based on architecture, like urban painting, gano'n.
Wow.
Naman medyo related sa ko.
Yes. Ang cool. Wow, nakaka-proud. Very impressive. And what are these? Ito naman yung mga projects mo, ate.
Yan. Technically, I'm also doing Revit 3D presentation. Pero hindi ko ma-open ngayon to kasi medyo mabagal.
That's okay then. Wow, thank you for showing us your mini office. Ang cute lang siya guys. Tapos meron siyang painting area. Parang I can say, di ba? Pero ang cool, I mean, you have your personal space where you explore more yourself on painting, naging mas creative ka dito, diba? At least,
Busy.
ang galing, galing. Alright. Anyway guys, that's all for today's vlog. Thank you Ate Tere for giving me your time.
Yeah, thank you also.
It's my pleasure na ma-feature kita or nag-yes ka para sa on the spot na vlog na to. Akalain mo, di ba? On the spot na vlog.
Oh, happy din ako at ma-share ko sa inyo yung...
Oh, thank you so much Ate Tere. Kasi parang it's always nice to share experience with other people. And of course, while we're talking, I'm also learning from her.
Hope you have there's something.
Yes. And by the way guys, if you happen to like this video, please don't forget to
Like, share, and subscribe!
and of course, hit the notification bell button for you to be updated on my next video. Once again, we are your Filipinos in Singapore. Bye! Ate Tere!
Hello guys!
Sobrang interesting na naman tong vlog natin.